Hey, this is LeBron James, and today we're going to get ready for game time. Our high school locker room had white cinder block walls, dark green lockers, and fluorescent lights. Nothing fancy. It was about what you expect a high school locker room would look like. But for me and my teammates, that space was more than four walls and slamming metal. It was inspiring, because that was our place, to come together and get focused. Coach Drew used to gather us in the locker room before the games. He would go over the game plan and get us going with a little pep talk. Right before the door, there was a poster on the wall with 7 words on it: humility, unity, discipline, thankfulness, servanthood, integrity, and passion. As we left the locker room, one by one, each player would tap that poster with their hand. It was a way of committing. The game was about to begin, and we wanted to remember what was important. We wanted to carry those qualities onto the court with us. I remember that feeling of standing around in a huddle with my guys before the game. The feeling of tapping that poster and walking down the hallway, with the crowd getting louder as you got closer to the auditorium. It was a feeling like, this is it. It's game time. Since my high school days, I've probably played in thousands of basketball games. Pretty much every kind of game you can imagine. Exhibition games, elimination games, all-star games and gold medal games, pickup games, game 7s, and every game in between. The only game I haven't played in is Game of Thrones. But hey, you never know. After thousands of games, there's still something special about the pregame experience. No matter how many times I walk down that tunnel, there's always a flicker of energy before a game. It's a nervous excitement, like I can't wait to get out there. It's like a calm before the storm. It's a sunny afternoon, the air is clear and quiet, but there's awareness that something intense is coming. Pregame is a very important time for me. When I arrive at the arena, when I do my pregame workout, when I lace it up in the locker room, when I'm doing my pregame shoot-around, I'm not just daydreaming. On the outside, I probably look low-key. On the inside, there's a process happening, a process of mental and emotional preparation. For me personally, getting ready for game time isn't about getting all pumped up and psyched up, even though sometimes I do. Can't lie to you guys. I'm gathering myself. I'm harnessing my mental energy. When I show up at the arena, it starts with music. I put on those headphones and the music gets my juices flowing. It's always hip-hop, but I switch up the artist depending on where my mood is at. The headphones, the music, help close me off from the outside world, and that's when I go inside, to a quiet place in my mind. It's like my mind is a computer, charging up and booting up, and I'm just focusing, running through the game plan, concentrating on the goal and the strategy, thinking about my teammates and how I can put them in a position to be successful. I'm confident, I'm prepared, I'm ready. I spent my whole life getting ready for this game, this moment. It's showtime. Sometimes I still think about those principles on the locker room wall, like humility, discipline, and passion. To this day, those are the qualities I want to bring with me on the court. And that's something we all can do. No matter if you're an athlete or an astronaut, before heading into a big challenge, we can all take a moment to connect with the qualities we want to bring to that experience. Because we all got to get ready for something. My game time is literally game time, but you've got yours. Maybe it's your first day or your first date. Maybe you've got a big presentation, a big interview, or big audition. It might be opening day or opening night, pre-game, pre-exam, or your first day teaching preschool. No matter what you're about to step into, you need to step into it with confidence and composure. For me, it's all about getting centered in my mindset. As I prepare, I'm recommitting to myself. I'm going to bring every ounce of energy to the task at hand, every last scrap of my skill, knowledge, and ability. I'm going to take everything I've learned, everything I've got, and I'm going to pour it into this one game, this one moment that's right in front of me. And if I do that, win or lose, I can live with the results. Once it's getting closer to tip-off, something shifts. The headphones come off, the warm-up gear comes off, and I start to tune in to my surroundings. My body feels loose, and my mind is locked. When the announcer calls my name and I take the court with my team, I go from inward to outward. That's when I start to vibe off the chemistry with my teammates. That's when I start to feed off the energy of the crowd. That's when I come to play. So don't be shy about going inside before the big game, whatever that is for you. Go inside and get quiet. Get focused on your game plan. Prepare yourself mentally and emotionally. And when they call your name, you'll be loose and locked. I'm LeBron James. Thanks for being with me. Until next time, be ready for showtime.